Today we're going to talk about the new Netflix interactive movie, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Kimmy versus the Reverend. So let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies too, you guys are on the right spot. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Today we're going to talk about my first interactive movie or series on Netflix. I have not seen any of the other interactive shows that they have. They have a few, I just have never seen them. So this Kimmy Schmidt one, I was actually really looking forward to. I love the series, it's really hilarious. In here you get to pick your own journey for her. Kimmy Schmidt is a famous author who's about to marry a prince. But first she has to foil the Reverend's evil plot. This interactive special has many different choices for you to choose from. There is sometimes just a couple different choices. There could be 4 or even 5 different choices. And they range from minor things to the show, like who joins Kimmy in her journey to stop the Reverend from his evil plan, or it could be something really drastic. Since I have not seen any of the other previous interactive specials, I was a bit confused when I got to a certain point and I picked a certain story, and then I picked another story, and then it stopped and informed me that I made the wrong choices, and it went back multiple scenes and made me pick another one. Then I'm questioning to myself, this isn't really pick your own journey. This is, hopefully you can pick the right one and you will win at the end of the movie. So there's many times, and it's happened twice to me in the special, where I picked one thing that they said, you know, Kimmy would not do this, and then they made me go back many scenes, rewatch that scene again, and pick the correct version. They even picked it for me. So I was a little bit confused as to why they would have the option and then make me go back and pick it. They should just have made it into a movie instead of having me pick the option and then say, nope, you picked that one wrong, go back and pick this one actually. It was a bit confusing to me. So many times we have our choices we can choose from, and as we're thinking, the clock is ticking down. And the characters are just sitting there, just staring at each other. And at times it was funny when you just see them kind of just blankly staring. But the more that it happened to me, like every single time when you're waiting to pick something, or even when you pick something right away, the clock is ticking and they're just staring off the space. It kind of got old. I wish they would have done a little bit something different. For a Kimmy Schmidt story, I think it's pretty funny. We start off with her getting ready for her wedding with a prince who's played by Daniel Radcliffe. Then she discovers this book that may have belonged to other girls that were captured by the Reverend. She goes to the prison that he is staying at, and they kind of talk about his plans that he has in place. And that sets in motion the whole storyline where she goes to this small town to try to find these girls that were captured by him. And along the way, we get a lot of different cameos like Johnny Knoxville and many different options for you to choose on how they get there, who goes with Kimmy, and do you bring certain people along the way. For my journey, I ended up picking Tituss to go alongside Kimmy. But if I picked the other character, the story would have been a little bit different. So I watched it a couple times through, mainly picking a couple scenes early on that I knew that would be important to the overall story and who would be joining Kimmy. And at times it's very different, and at times they are in the same predicament, just with a different character. But besides the choosing the options, I think it's pretty funny as well. The cameos had some really funny lines as well. Kimmy is still really upbeat. The characters are still the way that I remembered them. I wasn't truly invested into the interactive aspect of the movie because of the way they were wasting time when they were waiting for me to choose my option, and then forcing me to go back and pick another one, maybe rewatch a few scenes. I think this would have totally just worked as a movie to kind of just end the whole series. That would have been totally fine. But for my first interactive special, it was alright. The whole movie was good. Just I didn't really care much about the interactive aspect of it all. I'm going to go ahead and give Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Kimmy versus the Reverend, this new interactive special, a B. Thank you guys for checking my review for this new interactive special. It is on Netflix now. Comment down below with what other interactive special I should watch, and stay tuned for more up and coming Netflix content. My name is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.